There is no black magic how to read it, how to read the success criteria and use techniques. It has a short title, intent section, and typically lists of sufficient techniques and common failures. We'll still see it. When you read a criteria, identify who it protects, what interface the content applies to, and what counts as a pass or fail. Yeah, like many of them reference programmatically determine relationships. It means that they are available to assistive technologies through the accessibility tree, not only visually obvious. Others specify threshold like timing, contrast ratio, target size, which you can measure with tools on some rulers. So for example, if you go to non-text content, wcag, this is what you can see. One moment. Yes, this is what you can see. In brief, what to do, why it's important, what's the goal, success criterion, and lots of other information you can read about. Yes, so here are the failures, but most of the things are like you can detect automatically. You don't need to. There are tools to detect automatically. So you would be using the tools. You will be not checking manually how it works. Let's take one more time so you can see that it's exactly the same structure. Even the links, as you can see, they are very the same. Just this part is changing, so it's very easy to follow. This page contents is practically the same. Yes, and that's it basically. The techniques, documents, and understanding pages on the W3C site are not substitute for the criterion text, but so this is the W3C, right? Because this is W3C site where you have seen all the wcag, and this is the this part of W3C, which is Web Accessibility Initiative, and under this WAI we have all these criteria. For example, yeah, and then under this you have understanding, and then you have all of these things. You see, yeah, and yeah, here are the POR. Here's the perceivable, what is operable, what is understandable, what is robust. We'll go through many of those, not all, but many of those during this course. Okay. I think here everything. Here we have the index. That was what I wanted to show, and that's everything. In the next class, I will give a small example about sufficient techniques and failures and exceptions.